Yesterday, me and my fiance went for a walk somewhere there in the forest and a little bit in a valley. There was lots of mushrooms around. Local people, the host that we are living with, they already was telling us that you shouldn't eat those mushrooms. The guy was telling me how many poisons happen around. The tourists are stupid, they just picking up mushrooms and just eating them. But I thought I'm not one of them. I only will pick mushrooms that the one I know and sure and 100% confident that they are edible. I picked two types of mushrooms. Maybe I will show you it somewhere here. I made sure on internet, of course, where else, that they're edible, they are fine mushrooms. And I decided to make omelette with these mushrooms in our breakfast. Once I bring these mushrooms to home, my host told me, well, you shouldn't really eat those mushrooms because yesterday the group of tourists was poisoned and the rain was recently. It's not a good time to pick mushrooms. But I'm stubborn. I love mushrooms so much, and I'm like, well, I should start eating them at some point. I mean, how else people start eating mushrooms? Because I don't understand how you are becoming someone who knows about some mushrooms. I read about them. I was picking up with my mom some mushrooms. I thought I knew some stuff about them enough to understand. The mushrooms that I wasn't certain about, I just didn't pick them up. I was only picking things that I was certain about. And I was confident that these are good mushrooms. And my fiance, his name is Ali, by the way, he's telling me, Diana, maybe we shouldn't eat those. I mean, we alright. It doesn't worth the risk, you know. Recently, these people like almost died because of poisoning. Let's just have our omelet basic and simple as always. But no, of course no. I'm saying, Ali, I'm 100% confident, sure, this is a good mushroom. This is a good mushrooms. Look at them. I checked the internet. They smell so nice. And I'm cooking those. I'm putting this in our omelette. We're eating the omelette. And I'm saying, this is a real mushrooms. Like, taste them. They taste so good. Ali is like, well, I think I feel weird about them. I was like, no, they're fine. I'm keep eating them. And there's just like wave happening. Something is happening with my mind. I cannot explain it. By the way, I never tripped on mushrooms. I don't know how it's supposed to be. I don't know what is this experience. So for me, that was scary. I'm eating mushrooms. I was 100% confident that they are fine. And there is just something happening with my mind. That was super scary. And I'm sitting, oh my god, these are bad mushrooms. And I don't know how many I ate. Maybe they're dead poison, you know. This is not a joke. The people died from this poisons. At least I heard about it. I don't know if it's true or no. I start running to the bathroom, drink some water, and I say, Ali, let's throw up. Let's throw up these mushrooms. And he's like, no, these are fine. Let's just let's eat. And we're sitting. I'm not continue eating. And he's like, yeah, I just felt it too. Okay, let's throw up. So we start drinking water, and we're throwing up everything we just ate. And I'm telling my host, we just ate bad mushrooms. He's calling ambulance. Ambulance is coming. They came quite quickly. I mean, 40 minutes, which is quickly because we are in the village right now, and it takes 40 minutes to come from the city. They came, and by the time they came, we already threw up pretty much everything we could. I start feeling weird sensations in my body and in my vision. It just felt very weird. I was fine. I was just afraid how far it can get. I didn't want to trip on mushrooms, and I didn't want to die. And I wanted my sober mind back. I wanted my sober, clear mind back so badly. I was never as appreciative of my sober mind as much as I was yesterday once I started accidentally tripping on these mushrooms. It wasn't a bad trip or anything, we were just like maybe a little bit high. In general, it was fine, and it made me realize I actually don't want to trip on mushrooms because I was someone who was kind of chasing this experience of psychedelics and tripping on things. I pretty much gave up everything. Before I wanted to try ayahuasca, and after I realized I don't need that. I'm pretty good where I am. Only one thing I want to try because everyone says it's amazing, it's like eye-opening, whatever, interconnectedness to everything. Even by the way, I feel this interconnectedness with everything, and I'm quite high when I'm sober. I don't feel like I need any kind of substances to be higher when I am right now. it just made me appreciate my sober mind, the clarity of my mind so much. I don't want to give it away. I don't want to drink any alcohol. I don't want to try any psychedelics. I don't understand why people chasing those things so much. Well, I do understand because I was the one who was chasing these things as well. Now I feel it's something that no one needed in my life anymore. I think people want to try these things so badly because you're constantly looking for some answer somewhere outside. You think this next trip will bring you somewhere else, will give you some answers about your life and realizations and whatever, and you basically hoping that some kind of answer from outside will be given to you, which is never the case. I think I haven't noticed while I was chasing these experiences. I found pretty much all of the answers. When I was chasing those things, I was very lost in life and I was craving for some healing inside of myself. I had so much pain and I kind of hope that these experiences will help me to release this kind of pain that was inside of me. I know the stories, how people been healed after those experiences, and maybe because of these stories I was chasing those things. But I'm just telling you, that's not the only way, you know. You can pretty much heal yourself and feel interconnectedness with everything and with God without psychedelics. It's like building your house on the sand or building your house on a rock. Once you take in those steps gradually with meditations, with yoga, with maybe observing your mind, observing your thoughts, and just treating your body nicely with exercise and good food, you not noticing, but you are actually getting high, and this kind of high is so stable. We were joking this morning, should we take some mushrooms again? And he's like, Diana, but we already so high, like how much higher can we get? I really feel I'm high on life. I never thought it's possible to reach on a completely sober level. I knew it's possible, but I thought it would require for me many years. And now I am high. I really don't feel like I need to take any kind of substances, alcohol, anything to kind of enjoy more life. Because before I was like, okay, I'm enjoying life pretty much, but maybe if I smoke a little bit of weed and just like do a little bit of breathing intense exercise, I can open up and relax more and feel this entire nature around me in such different ways, you know. But now I love feeling and seeing this nature with my clear, sober mind. It just feels so good, and I feel this interconnectedness just the way I am. It's constant drama happening in this. I think once you stop avoiding your pain and instead avoiding your pain and avoiding your shadows, looking directly into them and just saying, I see you, it's okay, you can cry, you can scream, you can be ugly, I see you, I love you, I accept you. And that's what I was doing for myself for years, to release all this pain while I was sober, by the way. You can release pain with your sober mind right now, just looking in your darkest, ugliest spots and just embracing those and just hugging yourself in those moments. In those moments when you feel so bad, you can't even cope with this. You can't explain why you feel so bad. You can't explain where this pain is coming from. Just embrace it. You don't need to avoid it. It's here to show you something. It's here to teach you something. Even I was living completely sober life for the last 3 years of my life, I still was thinking that at some point, maybe sometimes with the right people, with the right circumstances, I can take some mushrooms. But now I don't even want that. It's good to have clear mind. It's amazing. I love one of the comments you left me in the previous video where I talk about fear. One of the comments was about behind each fear there is a great appreciation of something. So yesterday when I was so fearful that these mushrooms will take my body, my mind, my health, I was like, no, please, I want my clear mind, I want my health, I want I want this reality to be stable as it is. I don't want to change it in anything else. So behind this fear of getting on a mushroom trip, or maybe, I don't know, maybe even dying from poisons, I was appreciating so much my clear mind. It was like a reminder for me, and it was like experience that maybe even closed door for the future psychedelics for me. It feels so today. Just wanted to share this story with you. You can share your story. What do you think about psychedelics, about this trend that becoming more and more trendy for the last maybe 5 years? It's still going on. Once we start abusing these things and kind of looking for answers through these things and taking them as something that can save us from the pain that's going on right now, this is where it gets really wrong. I don't know. What's your thoughts about it? Just wanted to share my story. How I accidentally tripped on mushrooms yesterday. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Beautiful human beings.